My fellow Tectonians, what's good, y'all? So, y'all look right now, the price in the market cap is going down a little bit. It is. But I wanted to come through and just drop a little motivation. So, yeah, the price may go down a little bit more. It may drop significantly. But my main strategy has always been to stake, accumulate, repeat. Now, the price action do be bad sometimes. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Sometimes we're all the way up, and then sometimes we're just kind of stagnant. But if you look at the chart, hold on, let's go to Coin Market Cap real quick. Now, if you look at the chart, man, we're down, but it's not super bad for the day as far as us being down. If we look right here though, for the week, oh, that's for the month, excuse me. If you look at where we're at for the month, I mean, we're sitting pretty good. The thing is with Tectonic, since it's cheap and everyone has millions, some people have billions, you're going to see that volatility in your price. A lot of people is going to you're going to see it. Like a lot of people is going to see like drastic movements. Some people's not going to see much movement. It just depends how much you have. For the week though, let's look at the week real quick. For the week, we're down. Like right here, we're yeah. It's not that bad. Let's go to the overall real quick. For the overall, we're steady going up. You know what I'm saying? Now, there we go. That's year to date. For the overall, we're steady going up. We took right here when we came out, zoom down. We took a nasty fall when we first came out. Like we started all the way up here, then boom, just drop. But you see right here where we rallied, we came back up. So let me see if I could get on this peak real quick. Right here in this area right here, we was what, 5 zeros? Yeah, 0.5036. So that's like the highest we've been. And this was back in February around the 8th. And since then, we took a tumble, you know what I mean? But you got to remember though too, when Crow kind of tumbles, we kind of take a tumble too. But look right here though, we've been holding good. You know what I'm saying? What's that date? From the 17th to now, you know what I'm saying? We've been holding pretty good. Now this is us being down right here. You know what I'm saying? And if you go for the day, it looks drastic. You know what I'm saying? It looks like, dang, we just took a nasty fall, and we did. But when you go all the way to the all, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't look that bad. This right here, you know what I'm saying? This right here is that one day. So, we don't want to see the price constantly going down or whatnot. But just remember, you can always DCA. You can always stake. That's one thing I like to do is just stake. I like to accumulate, like I said earlier. Now, speaking of staking, let's talk about staking, okay? Now, a lot of people saying, and while we're on CoinMarketCap, let me show y'all this. A lot of people will stake, and they'll be like, well, how can I keep up with how much I have, or how do I know how much I'm making? How much do I know I'm staking? Me personally, if you don't know, I would pull it out, write down the amount that you put in and start all over if you don't know. Now, to some people, it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? It's not that serious. But you definitely want to know how much money you're making. You want to know how much money you're making, off staking. Because here's the thing. If you don't know how much money you're making off of staking, it might not be worth it for you. You see what I'm saying? And plus, too, I call this portfolio pre-bans, but don't worry about the name. So say boom right here. Let's just say right here, right now, I bought, let's just say 5 million Tonic. Right? So we buy 5 million Tonic, right? Now, if I was to stake this right here, I would have my 5 million because all I could put in. So let's just say I went and I staked it into the Tonic pool or the Tectonic lending, not lending, supplied. Let's say I supplied it. I would just put my 5 million in, excuse me. Anything after 5 million, you know what I'm saying? That's how I would add it. So say like, boom, you're staking 5 million, right? You come here and, oh yeah, video on Brave Browser coming out, y'all. But Brave Browser, if you want free BAT, Brave Browser is like the way to go for that. You don't have to keep the BAT. You could take it. You could actually take the crypto, withdraw it, and buy Tonic if you wanted to. Me personally, I buy XRP with it on Uphold. I've been using it maybe about a year, and I could personally tell you it's legit. The money goes right out your account. But that's a good way to accumulate Tonic too. You know what I'm saying? Is with the BAT token off of Brave Browser. All right, so boom, right here we have bought 5 mil. So let's just say we're staking with Tonic or with the supply pool, whichever one you want. We would simply just go to add transactions. Let's just say we made 200,000 for like one day. We made 200,000 to Tonic. So boom, we would just log that in. Now, when we go back to our portfolio, it's going to show like that big green. Now, once it settles, you know what I'm saying? Because I just started this portfolio, you know, you'll see like the lines on what the price action does and everything like that. But it's just starting. So right now, when we go back here to our overall for Tectonic, we'll see that I have 5,200,000. You see what I'm saying? Then right here, boom, I got the average cost. To me, that's one of the most important things. And it also shows total profit and loss. So that's one of the best ways to keep up with it. Know how much your Tonic you're getting. Because if like now, right now, all right, boom. So, you know, Tonic's like 12 o'clock and it updates periodically through the day. But it's best just to have one specific time of the day that you check it. Like say like every day you're adding it. So I might like right now it's 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock every day, that's when I would look to see if there's a difference. So right now we got 5,200,000, right? So let's just say I go back to Tonic and I got 100,000, right? I would just simply take my, like, all right, so boom, it would show 5,300,000. So I would just subtract what I have from the amount that's available. Or say I went in there and it was 10,200,000. I would subtract 10,200,000 from 5,200,000. So that's like an easy way to keep track of it. Now, if you don't want to take it in the pool, one thing you can't, or take it out if you don't want to take it out the Tectonic staking pool, or you don't want to take it out of the supply, I don't blame you. One thing you could do is wherever you purchase your Tectonic at, you should be able to go into the transactions and literally look at you buying the Tectonic. And yeah, it'll suck to add it up and sit there and do that, but that's an alternative way to do it. Me personally, I always use a portfolio tracker every single time. So that's just a little tip or just something I want to throw out there on how to keep track of how much Tectonic you have, how much you're making. Also, too, one thing I noticed, if you see right here, I was staking about 300 million, right? So I withdrew it. While it was withdrawn, I noticed that I was still getting paid into Tonic. So that's just like a little gem I wanted to throw at y'all too. When you're unstaking it, until they change it, as of right now, when you're unstaking your Tectonic, it takes 10 days for you to pull your Tonic. That's why I like the supply better. Supply, boom, you just take your bread and go if you need to. You know what I'm saying? But with the regular Tectonic, it takes 10 days. There's a 10-day cooldown period. While those 10 days are going on, you see right here, and right here, that the Tonic that I was getting was going up. And this is another way you can determine how much Tectonic you're making and not making, or how much money you're making or losing too. Like, you see this day I had X amount of Tectonic right here, not X Tonic, but X amount of Tonic right here. And then I had X amount of Tonic right here. And then I had this amount right here. If you have your average cost already locked in with CoinMarketCap, you can easily just subtract it and see how much you got. Now, what I do is, say like right here, right, boom, with the 200,000, the only thing different that I do edit is I just put 0. I put that, I didn't pay anything. And to me, like, that lowers my average cost, because if I'm getting it through staking, I'll just put 000. Coin market cap doesn't let you put zero, that you paid zero for it. There are other portfolio trackers, and I'm going to do a video on my 3 favorite ones. But this is the one I'm just showing you because I know a lot of people use coin market cap. Now for the fee, what I notice a lot of people don't punch in their fees when they're doing this. Let's say like all together for the 3 transactions, or me buying, supplying, or whatever. Let's just say all that. This cost me $2.50, which is like 4 or 5 crow or something like that. You see what I'm saying? You gotta put in that fee. A lot of people don't put in that fee, but the fees be eating up, and it's like you want to know how much it's costing. Because like right now, boom, if I was if I had, let's just say I had 10 million to Tonic, right, for my net APY, and I went to go take it out, it would cost me like 5 crow, right? So let's just say crow's 40 cent right now. I mean, I know it's not, but let's just say it is. So it'd be about $2. So that same $2 need to be a fee. Let's say I was going to supply, you know what I'm saying, the crow, not the crow, the tonic, excuse me, and it was going to cost me let's just say 1 crow. I know it's cheaper than that, but let's just say 1 crow. You know what I'm saying? That's 6 crow right there. So that's $2.40. So what I would do is, when I got my free, you see I got $2.50, so I would have just adjusted $2.60. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not going to do it now, but that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? So that's 2 ways you could keep up with your tonic. You can know how much you're making, how much you're losing, how much you're getting with your staking, how much you're averaging. You know what I'm saying? You definitely want to keep track of these things. But I just know, like, a lot of people always ask me, like, well, how do you know how much tonic you have, or how much tonic are you making, or blase. And I tell them, I'm like, I keep track of it. See right here? All right, boom. So I actually sold 300 million to Tonic, which I'm buying back later on, but I'm glad I did, because, I would have pretty much locked in profit, but I would have lost money if I didn't. So I kind of sold at the top while I was in profit. Not really at the top, but while I was in profit, I sold. I kept 200 mil, and I'm going to be buying back those 300 mil cheaper. So what I'm saying right here is, boom. I'm sorry, I sold I sold 300 mil. All right, so boom. This is what I'm saying about different trackers too, and how to keep up with your Tectonic. Like, you see how it has the dates, the times, how much I bought. Now, this one right here is one of my favorite ones. This one's stock events. It has more than just crypto. It's really for stocks. They're just adding crypto. But you see right there. So when you see these zeros, besides, don't look at that right there. But when you see these zeros, that's me getting the tonic, that staking. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I be knowing, and that's how I can tell if I'm getting it for free or not. You know what I'm saying? Or if I'm getting it from my tonic staking. It's going to be X tonic, and then, it turns to tonic. So you got to make sure that you account for that too, if you're counting it for the tonic pool. Now, if you're counting it for the supply and you're supplying tonic, man, easy peasy. All you got to do is just take your balance or your supply and subtract, not your supply, but you'll have how many tectonic you have, and you just subtract it from how many's in there. So it'd be real easy for you to say, boom, you had the 200 mil, you know what I'm saying? And boom, you came back and it was, I don't know, 245 mil. You would just subtract that from the 245 million from the 238 million, and that would be your total. You see what I'm saying? So that's the best way to keep track of it. It's a hassle. What I suggest is, some people like to do it every day. I kind of was doing it every day at one point, and then I stopped. And then that's like, you see where it's just like, oh, I'll just add this, or I'll just wait for that. That's when I just was like, okay, well, I'll just let it add up by itself. And then, but I've been getting free tonic here and there. You know what I'm saying? That's how I've been accumulating it. This one's not as detailed as my other portfolio. Hold on, let me go to it. This is the main one right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you see like the zero, like the 1000, that's me, or the long ones like that. That's pretty much me just trying to emphasize with Coin Market Cap that I got it for free. This is actually the main one that I go by. I use other profile trackers just to be safe. So the data erases on this one. I always got a backup, and I actually have it written down too when I buy stuff. So this is what I was saying about, like, you can see the date, the time, how much, like, boom, I got the 7 mil for free right there. You see what I'm saying? On the 25th. So I know I got that from staking. You see what I'm saying? Then come back right here on the 16th. I know I got the 6 mil. You know what I'm saying? I could come back right here. Boom, 16th. I got some more right there. So that's the best way, in my opinion, to know the date, the time, how much Tectonic you started off with, how much you have, how much you need, or like say boom. And when I say need, I need, like, at one point I was at 500 mil, but I'm glad I kind of sold at the top so I could buy a little bit cheaper. You see where my average cost is. I'm down, so I could kind of just keep buying as long as I'm in the red. I don't really mess with the green candles. Now, here's one thing. A lot of people like the price going down, the price going down, the price going down. It is. And it could go down even more. It could go down even more. For a while, we kind of seen a little bit of correlation with Bitcoin and Tectonic. Like I said, I'm not heavy on the technical analysis, and this is never financial advice. It's just I noticed that, like, at one point, the Bitcoin chart and the Tonic chart was similar. You know, they were doing the same thing. And you know, you don't see that too often now. You don't see Bitcoin, well, you don't see Tonic follow Bitcoin like that. So that's just something to kind of keep in the back of your minds, or kind of just look at. You know, the more and more I study TA, and I'm actually studying and trying to get right. You know what I'm saying? But that just comes with time and experience. So I'm nowhere near, or it won't be anytime soon to where I'm like, oh yeah, this, and this. But just off of my simple observation, you know what I'm saying? What I see is we got a little correlation going on, not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Tonic does follow Crow too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of. Well, Crow follow Bitcoin, and Tonic follow Crow. I mean, that's how I see it. But that's why I just want to put on your radar. And the reason why I say that too, because sometimes you can make moves. If you see like Bitcoin or Crow down, you can kind of get in. You know what I'm saying? Make a quick trade, come out. Now, personally, with the quick trades, to me, it's better to buy and hold. But sometimes when I'm in profit, I do take profit and come back buy lower. Like, if I'm in profit and I know I could buy back lower the same amount for less than I spent originally, I usually do that. You know what I'm saying? And I am going to be buying back into Tonic. You know what I'm saying? Tonic gang, Tectonians. You know, we out here. But right now, I'm just kind of watching to see what happens so I could jump back in. So that's what I'm doing with it. I wanted to just let y'all know about the staking. You know what I'm saying? When you stake from the main Tectonic pool and you pull your bread back, you will get some money while you know what I'm saying? You will still get paid while it's uncooling. Now, they might change it later on, but as of right now, you know, you see the pictures and the screenshots of the Tonic going up while it's on staking. Also, with the supply, it's best to have a portfolio tracker. Now, here's the thing right now. If you don't want to pull your Tonic out just to, you know what I'm saying, have the number, you don't have to. Just take it, write it down. Write down what your number is, and just kind of subtract it from there and keep track of it from there. I would suggest that you use a portfolio tracker, or you write down the average cost of your Tectonic. That way you know where you're at. The main thing you always want to know is your average cost, how much Tectonic you getting, and what the price of the Tectonic is. You want to know what the market cap is. You want to see how much they're supplying. You want to see how much they're borrowing. And you also want to, they don't post much on Tectonic on Twitter. You know, I feel them, but they're super active in the Discord. Like, a lot of people, like, they need to market more. Like, nah, like, you know, you got to take that step. Like, if they're in the Discord willing to answer every question, or on Telegram, that's better than Twitter. Like, you could literally just reach out to the developers and their admins and say, hey, are y'all going to be adding this? Are y'all going to be doing that? And they'll straight up tell you yes or no, or point you in the right direction. So that's something, like, that I really believe that like a lot of Tectonians should take advantage of. Twitter is just one platform, but literally just being able to chop it up with them and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And when I say they got some stuff cooking, they got some stuff cooking. Like Tectonic, like people are down about the price, but just remember how you felt when it shot up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was hyped. Everyone Tectonic to the moon. You know what I'm saying? It's not even really down like that. You know what I'm saying? But man, my fellow Tectonians, we out here. You know what I'm saying? Like keep track of your staking, keep track of your crypto in general. You know what I'm saying? You want to know your average cost, but especially with Tectonic, you want to know how much you're making, how much you're staking, how much you're raking, and how much you're caking. You know what I'm saying? So use the portfolio tracker. If you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, go back all the way and add up your average cost. Just look and see how much money you up or down. Now here's the thing: if you have it in DeFi, you really can't see how much money you up or down. So you know what I mean? It's not gonna say like you made $5 or you're down $6. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have on crypto.com the exchange, you can see if you're negative or positive and or in the green or in the red. So that's why I highly recommend the portfolio trackers. I have links in the description, you know what I'm saying? Like with CoinMarketCap, we don't really get money, we just get like diamonds. And I'll do a video on it. The diamonds are used to get free NFTs and stuff like that. But this is mainly and you can sell those too. And you can buy a tonic. But it's mainly about tonic. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to come through and say. Nothing's really changed. Not much news with Tectonic lately. I think the last time they posted was like March 17th. But they got some stuff cooking, like LP tokens coming out. I'm not sure when, but that's in the white paper video right here. You know what I'm saying? More coins going to be added. I mean, I think we'll get VVS. I think we'll get Atom. Cosmos. I think we'll get that in there. It's a couple other coins. That's probably me personally. I hope we get Luna. I'm really liking Terra Luna right now, but Tectonic. I mean, we just got to be patient. We got some milestones that we're trying to cover as a channel. I'm trying to hit 1 billion. I'm not sure. Let me know how many Tectonic y'all have and what y'all goals are with Tectonic. You see, like right here, I'm at like 200 mil, trying to make 1 billion. So I got 800 million to go. If you hit your Tectonic goal, shoot a rocket, hashtag Tectonic. Let me know if you're just chilling, you're just accumulating. Like me, my personal cap off is 1 billion. After 1 billion, I'm just staking. I might not buy more. I don't know. I say that. And then you know what I mean? And then I might buy more. So we don't know. But right now, my goal is just to make 1 billion, let it stake and accumulate. Earlier, I said I sold. And I know everyone was like probably thinking like, dang, why'd you sell? You're the main one pumping. Now, here's the reason why I sold. I took Crow. I took Tectonic and some XRP. And I paid back a good portion of my loan. I paid back about $1,400 worth. Because here's the thing. I like Tectonic. I like the platform. And like I said from the beginning, if you get these loans, you got to pay them. Now, the good thing about this was I accumulated a lot of Tectonic, a lot of Crow. The money that I borrowed, I took and was able to actually pay bills with it. You know what I'm saying? If you see my other video at the beginning of it, I said I took out paid bills. I paid bills with it. I bought clothes. I did a bunch of stuff. I borrowed like $2,300 altogether. I paid back about 1,100, a little under 1,100. So right now, this is phase 2. I'm gonna pay back the rest, just to show y'all Tectonic is legit too. You know what I'm saying? But definitely stay on top of your loans. But that's what I did with the money. I don't want y'all to be like, dang, you just sold. I thought you was Tectonic gang. I am, but paying them loans back once you get them. One thing is you don't want to get liquidated because they'll keep your bread. I've talked to a couple people who got liquidated and they felt like they got scammed. They didn't get scammed. To me, I just feel like they didn't handle risk or they didn't handle their account properly, or pretty much their borrow amount properly. It's best to have the money on hand, and if you can make profit, you can use that to pay it, or just have it a schedule or just have a plan to pay it back. but we're halfway through paying it back. I did want to follow up on that, from the other video. But I'm out, y'all. This is Tectonic Talk. Just wanted to come through. Big Tonic Tuesday. Rap with y'all. Rally up. Let y'all know the price isn't as bad as it looks. Everyone's like, oh, the price is going down. The price is going down. If you're down, you can always DCA. But if you found any value, though, man, like and subscribe. I appreciate everybody. Comment. Let me know your goals with Tectonic. How much Tectonic do you have? What are you planning on doing with Tectonic? If you're staking, and how do you keep track of your Tectonic? If you know any other ways, let us know. Like and subscribe, and I'm out.